Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Darth Bandit Sith Academy. Today, I want to do a special episode with you, and I want to show you a few of my defensive teams that I use in GAC that are non-GL affiliated. I like to switch things up in GAC a lot. I think it's a spice of life. It drives my opponents crazy because when they look at my GAC history, they will see that I can use anywhere from no GLs to all 6 GLs at once on defense. So there's some non-GL defense that I like to use that make my opponent crazy because they have to use high-level squads or galactic legends if it warrants so to kill them. Now, the idea, and I know it sounds crazy going heavy in the defense, and it does make you efficient on offense. If you are not efficient on offense, this is not a great strategy for you. I'm not as efficient as I want to be, but I'm not as inefficient that makes this an impossible task. So the first task, or the first squad I'm going to talk about, is my Dash Rendar squad. Have the Omicron on them. I love this squad. They just continuously revive. Gives people headaches out the yin-yang. It's a migraine squad to be sure. I know I've failed on this squad once or twice, and if I see it in combat, I just throw my C squad at it. When C hits the ultimate, usually he'll kill a few of them, and they can't come back. And it's just the easy way to do it. It's a nightmare squad. Mandalorians. I love Maul and the Mandalorians. They switch up the taunt. They protect each other. They've got a lot of firepower. With Bo-Katan's Zeta, she provides protection up. I believe it's 8% for different things. Canderous has offense down that he can debuff the opponents. I mean, this squad's got it all. And it does. It provides people a lot of headaches. Another one I like is the Admiral Ackbar and Rebel squad. So it doesn't look like much. There's only one Zeta between the 5 of them. Ackbar does have the Omicron, but this squad, if you look at it, a lot of people are going to underestimate it, and they're going to send in a B team or a C team, and they're going to find that Omicron is going to kick their ass, and that has led to this team and another team in particular I'm going to get to at the end of this. It'll be the final team I review, but it tends to give the appearance that this is not a good squad at all, that it's a fluff squad that you throw on D just to get the banners and make them use a squad, when in reality that Omicron really makes this a viable defensive power front, where you're going to use a serious B squad. I mean, not one of your A squads, but a serious B squad to take this out. Another one of the defenses I love is my Starkiller defense. I have 2 Relic 9s. I have Relic 9 Starkiller, Relic 9 Malik. I have Relic 9 or Relic 8 Barris, who does health equalization, and she also heals the crowd as well. I have Kylo Ren Unmasked. He is great for being a tank. And I have Visas Mariner. She's a healer, and she can help revive. This is a nightmare squad. People hate seeing it, and people do not like this comp that I faced. I do have a lot of holds on this squad. I do know the meta right now is the Emperor Palpatine lead with Mara Jade and Visas Mar, and then using Old Ben for the meta. But I found that doesn't work for me. I don't like that one. This works much better in my opinion. And don't don't take too much into stock the titles of defense and offense, because it changes. As I said before, I switch my defenses up a lot. After every 3-round go at GAC, I switch up mods, I switch up characters, I switch up teams, just to keep it interesting, to see what works, what doesn't, what needs fine-tuning, and what needs complete overhauls. So don't pay much attention to the offense and defense. That all depends on what my opponent is doing at the time. So another defense I really like is my bounty hunter squad. And the reason I like that is Jango Fett gives everybody plus 30 speed. The beauty here is I have the Zeta and the Omicron on Zam Weasel, who gives a portion of her stats to include speed to all bounty hunters. And her speed, I have her speed at 344. So this is a lightning fast squad that it just creates havoc for everybody when they go up against it, because they think it's a just a bounty hunter squad, and they don't really do the calculations to see just how fast it is. And last but not least, everybody, I'm going to talk about my Phoenix squad for defense. So on offense, it looks good on paper. Their offense looks decent, but I found them to be absolute garbage. So why would I relic them up to 7 and put Zetas on them? And, it looked good for a while. It looked great on paper. And then, I put the Omicron on Hera. And I had some regrets at first, until I started putting them on defense. What I found on defense is that people really, they underestimate this team. And I do know that Phoenix is the laughingstock of the Star Wars Galaxy heroes. So when people underestimate the team, they throw something at it, they preload the Phoenix squad, and all hell breaks loose after that. Now you have to upgrade your team in order to beat this squad. So I've had more than a few holds on this, and it's been a reliable defensive squad, and all my opponents have a 50-50 shot of seeing it. So that's what I have for this episode. I hope I answered some of your questions. I look forward to seeing what squads you have. So please leave your comments in the section below. Also, please consider liking and subscribing if this is your first time with the channel. I don't get paid for this. I enjoy putting content out there for the people who follow me, and people who want to follow, or people in the future who will follow me, that want decent content, straightforward, without all the entertainment and antics. I'm not into that. I like cut and dry meat and potatoes content out there, and that's what I aim to please. So if there's something you want me to cover, please by all means put it in there. I'm not the smartest guy in the room, never will be, but please share your comments with me, share your thoughts with me. The comment section is an open forum for dialogue. I love answering questions. I love hearing what you guys think, and believe me, I do take all of your suggestions into consideration, with the exception of a certain few. So thank you everybody for tuning in. May the Force be with you.